Hello and welcome to day 6 of our 12-day appreciation challenge. The word for today is centered. And I chose this word deliberately because it's a term we don't hear often. We hear other terms to indicate or imply the same thing, terms like being balanced or grounded or even aligned. But what does it truly mean to be centered? My feeling about this is that centered is a way of coming into a feeling of having your thoughts and your feelings in a shared experience. So, in other words, your thinking is not dominating and your emotions are not dominating, but rather they are blended in a certain way that allows them to work together. And in working together, it creates a different kind of experience. It creates a sense of feeling grounded, yes. And it creates a sense of feeling balanced. Yes, that's true as well. But centered also implies that I am in the middle of something, that I am very much in the core or in the base of an overall experience. So if I feel centered throughout the day, for example, it is a feeling of that recognition of how I am navigating my way in a certain state of consciousness that is that blend of thought and emotion. Once those two aspects of our of ourselves are working together, a new expression is allowed to be realized within us. It's a different feeling. Now I feel as though I have a greater clarity or a greater sense of understanding, an in-depth understanding of all that I am doing throughout the course of the day because I feel centered. It's often an experience that we come to in a philosophical way. It also can be an experience that we come to within a kind of holistic practice, such as Qigong or Tai Chi or yoga. Those kinds of holistic practices that already invite us to bring our mind, our emotions, our body, and bring us into an alignment into one holistic way. In that regard, we are able to feel centered in the middle of the experience. It's often going to be expressed through a contemplation, a way of realizing that feeling of centeredness from deep down within you. And it is something that you can recognize as very much an internal experience. So the way that this ties into our 12-day appreciation challenge is that as you practice feeling centered, as you recognize that feeling more and more, it becomes part of the way you look at the world, the way you look at your experiences. And you're looking through centered lenses, if you will. In doing that, it opens your eyes to all that there is to feel appreciative of. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, for taking part in this 12-day appreciation challenge. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, where our word for the day will be imagination. Have a good day, everyone.